Shalom, family. Good to see you all here. Hope you're doing well. I just had to go and download the video again because the first one didn't play. So this one seems to be okay. So, everybody, it was a podcast, and these Mexicans were talking about they were going to protest if we get reparations. And I got a lot to say about this. Number one, if we get reparations, it has absolutely nothing to do with Mexicans. I don't even know why you're all up in our business like this. Our reparations don't have a damn thing to do with Mexicans. See, this is you not staying in your lane. Number two, if anything, every Latin country, Mexico, all through South America, all of you owe reparations. You had slavery in those countries and you didn't compensate the descendants of slaves that are still there. Y'all did the same thing that happened here in America. You paid the slave master reparations, but you did not give the descendants of slaves a dime. So instead of sitting around worrying about our reparations, which you have no control over, if we get it, you don't have no control over that. And as far as y'all protesting, if we get reparations, who the fuck pays attention to Mexican protest? Y'all been out there protesting ICE and your asses are still getting grabbed up and deported. Who pays attention to some Mexican protest? If y'all don't go somewhere and sit down and shut the fuck up, stay in your lane. Our reparations don't have a damn thing to do with you. And they're sitting there talking about it, they should get it and natives should get it. First of all, natives already got reparations. And they got it a few times. This government has paid them on several occasions, actually. So I don't know how they're due more reparations. They got land, they got casinos, they got money. They even got their own police department. They can police themselves. So I don't understand. And as far as Mexicans, and then talking about some we've been through it longer. Through what? What the fuck have you Mexicans been through? And if you did, you need to go through it in your homeland. You need to be fighting the government in Mexico where you came from for your reparations. And I doubt you will get anything there because you're not entitled to that. And then another thing, y'all, they always harping on this was once Mexican territory. It was once Mexican territory. You sold it, dummy. Once you sold it, it's not yours. Your people sold it for $15 million. So, no, this ain't your territory. That's like me selling a car. And then years later, I go to the person I sold it to and say, that's still my car. No, it isn't. I sold it. That's their car. So that territory that you keep crying about, boy, y'all love talking about that. No, it's not. Once it's sold, it's not yours anymore. And it was sold. So y'all can miss us all with this, our territory. You sold it. So if you're upset about that, you need to see the Mexican government over that, not the United States, not anybody here in our community. You need to go to see Mexico over that. They got $15 million. It's time for y'all to stop talking about that. It's time for you. It's amazing how we need to stop talking about slavery, but they'll talk to you all day long about this used to be our land, this is Mexico. No, no, no. Okay, so if we need to stop talking about slavery, you need to stop whining about this being your land that was sold. Because I'm sick of hearing about it. Sound like a bunch of damn crybabies. But no, if we get reparations, you ain't going to be in a position to oppose it because that transaction is going to be between us and the government. You don't have no place in that transaction. So, no, you won't be able to mess nothing up because nobody is going to come and talk to you about a damn thing. If we get reparations, who's going to go and talk to some damn Mexican? Are you out of your mind? Ain't nobody discussing nothing with your asses. And if you do go out protesting, I hope ICE is right there grabbing your asses up. Easy pickings. All they got to do is show up at the protest and round you all up. So let's get into it, y'all. You got to hear this crap these folks say. You know, it is true. When they say we live in their head rent free, it is the damn truth. Please give me a 1 if you can see my screen. Thank you.
Brother, you better turn your radio back. So you think about these Black Lives Matter that they want to be paid for being what is it, slaves and all that? Reparations. Yeah, there. Are you talking about well?
And that's another thing. Did you hear what he said? Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is not even part of the reparations discussion. And see, that's another problem y'all have. You say a lot of things that are incorrect. You believe a lot of things that are incorrect. And it's because you folks come over here and you don't bother to learn the history of America. Black Lives Matter ain't got nothing to do with us getting reparations. And I just don't understand that. Is that the only thing y'all know about us? Black Lives Matter? Right there, you're a damn idiot. That's how he started out saying, he started this whole thing out. Black Lives Matter, trying to get reparations. No, Black Lives Matter, it ain't got nothing to do with us trying to get reparations. And see, that's another major problem. Y'all never know what the hell you're talking about.
I heard they passed in North Carolina. Yes. It was a small little town in North Carolina that passed reparations for whoever try to do something out here in California. I think they already actually got a little board going that they're going to start looking into it. So
yeah, and that's what we, the Raza, need to step up, protest, and I'm talking major, and turn around and tell them, no, nobody gave reparations until the Native Americans and the Mexicans get ours first. We've been going through this crap a lot longer, so I don't want to hear it. Because it's not fair, dog. How are you going to give a bunch of money to a specific group, dog? This is the United States, a melting pot. How are you going to give it to a specific group?
Because right now they've got.
Do you hear how stupid these people sound? How you going to give it to a specific group? Isn't that how reparations is given to everybody? It was specifically given to the Native Americans. It was specifically given to the Holocaust victims. It was specifically given to the Japanese. What other way do you give reparations if it's not specifically to a group of people? What an idiot. You too damn dumb to have this conversation.
Got the white people with so much guilt. It was
They took it to a whole nother level. It's more than just voicing an opinion. Like, yeah, I don't think they deserve reparations. They said that they will be actively outside protesting, preventing Black Americans from receiving reparations. Like, that's a whole nother step, right? You don't see, at least I don't see Black Americans hiring undocumented immigrants to do home improvement jobs on their houses, like roofing, going inside doing the floor work or yard work, and then calling ICE on these undocumented immigrants after the work is completed. Black Americans are just staying out the way when it comes to ICE. It's not our problem. Simply is not our problem. And when they talk about they need reparations, well, the natives, the R in reservation stands for reparations. And when it comes to Mexicans, these mestizos, because that's what they are, you need to take up your reparations with the crown of Spain. That's who colonized Mexico. America has nothing to do with owing mestizos, Mexicans, reparations, right? I know that, you sympathize with y'all colonizers. I mean, because if you think about it, Spanish is not an indigenous language to the Americas, to Mexico. And just like practicing being Catholic is really not an indigenous religion, that all comes because of Spain colonizing, the Americas. So that's where your reparation claim is with Spain. I know a lot of y'all pay homage to Spain because you owe Spain, literally you owe Spain your existence, and y'all pay homage to them, but ask them to pay y'all reparations too. But yeah, there you have it, Black and Brown unity.
Hey, brother,
Listen to this.
turn your radio on.
They want these lives matter that they want to be paid for being slaves and all that. Yeah,
Well, I heard they passed in North Carolina.
Yes.
It was a small little town in North Carolina that passed reparations for whoever's over there. I'm sure they'll try to do something up in California. I think they already actually got a little board going that they're going to start looking into it. So
Yeah, that's what we, the Raza, need to step up, protest, and
Protest.
I'm talking major, and turn around and tell them, no, nobody gave reparations until the Native Americans and the Mexicans get ours first. We've been going to this crap a lot longer, so I don't want to hear it.
What?
Because it's not fair, dog. How are you going to give a bunch of money
Here we go.
to a specific group, dog? This is the United States a melting pot. How are you going to give it to a specific group?
because right now they've got the white people with so much guilt. It was your
Just hear those Mexicans say that they're going to protest if any type of reparation or restorative justice bill, rights act, or anything gets passed in the state of California for Black Americans. Did y'all hear that? Because Native Americans and Mexicans been going through this stuff a lot longer. What stuff? What stuff? The fact that these Mexicans are literally trying to sit their funky flat asses up here and compare anything that they've experienced willingly, being a willing participant, because you are not American. You chose to come over here. You have your whole country, granted it may be run by the cartel, but for you, by you. Literally a whole country. You decided to come here. And I don't want to hear, oh, the United States used to be Mexico, Mexican territory. I don't want to hear that. Y'all always want to time travel. At the end of the day, Mexico got paid $15 million for the territories that the United States of America acquired. Y'all never want to bring that up. It was sold and purchased. No matter which way you want to turn a key, a deal was made. Okay? At the end of the day, present day, you did not build the United States of America. I don't care if you came over here with your taquito truck or whatever. And I love Mexican food. And there's some Latinos that I love. But to sit up here and say that you will protest in the street, and yet these were the same people, and I have multiple videos to prove it. So I don't want y'all to come in. Don't nobody want no help from the Blacks. Ain't nobody asking for solidarity. Yes, y'all was. Y'all was literally crying up and down the goddamn TikTok streets because we said that we're going to sit this out and not march and fight and protest for illegal immigration and not help to be a goddamn shield for y'all against the goddamn ice cream truck. Y'all absolutely, I have videos, go down my timeline.
because y'all not going to get up here and gaslight me. I literally just did a video like maybe a couple of weeks ago where a Mexican was saying that we, Black Americans, were protesting for them to get deported. I said, and we were heavily advocating for it, and it was a blatant lie. But this is the type of stuff that they say. That man, them men, those 3 Chiquitos got up there and said, Native Americans and Mexicans been going through it. First of all, Native Americans already got reparations and some type of restorative justice. They have reservations. They have casinos. They're exempt from paying certain type of taxes. They have funds and resources that's allocated solely and strictly to Native Americans. Not how we got our civil rights and everybody in a funky mother got to tether and latch on to the backs of what we fought for and under the guise of civil rights. Y'all want to try to holler out DEI. DEI benefited the pale Caucasian white lady way more than anybody else. So what have we ever really gotten? And you talking about some, oh, we've been going through it way longer. What have y'all been going through way longer? Did y'all experience redlining? Did y'all experience brute force? Did y'all experience substances being flooded in your neighborhoods? Did y'all experience that? Did y'all experience millions of y'all getting lynched? Did y'all experience y'all's communities being burned to the ground? Did y'all experience y'all churches being burned to the ground? Did y'all experience getting hunted down by a pack of rabid goddamn animals in the street? Did y'all go through Jim Crow? Now y'all trying to call it Juan Crow in 2026. Did y'all go through Jim Crow? No. Latinos actually had an organization called LOLAC where you all were fighting to be recognized as white. And in some cases, you were able to win because people be wondering, where the hell was the Latinos during Jim Crow? In the white soil section with the whites. And the ones who couldn't pass, they came over to our side and we treated them well and accepted them with open arms. And this is how you guys act. Now, could y'all imagine if we got up here and literally said, we are going to protest and fight tooth and nail for anything against any immigrant group in this country? These people should be ashamed of themselves. What the fuck has Black Americans done to Mexicans? It's jealousy and envy. At the end of the day, you should be thinking, Black Americans, that you could bring your fucking soaking, and I'm talking about those men. Y'all was able to come over here and have civil liberties and literally tether on to goddamn civil rights and build a family for yourself. And this is how we get repaid. What y'all think about this? Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Because we ain't got no allies. That's why we do not need to put on a cape for anybody ever again.
And this is the prime example why Blacks and Mexicans be bumping heads, is because people like this within our communities, like the ignorance, the not understanding race, like that. It's not your guys' fault that you don't understand slavery, because America has whitewashed and tried to erase the brutality of slavery and Jim Crow to the point that other races, other BIPOC groups, POC, think we don't deserve reparations and look at it as a competition instead of a birthright. All right, roll the clip.
Hey, brother, you better turn your radio back.
So we think about these Black Lives Matter that they want to be paid for being slaves and all that.
Reparations.
Yeah, there.
You're talking about well, I heard they passed in North Carolina.
Yes.
But it was a small little town in North Carolina that passed reparations for whoever's over there. I'm sure they'll try to do something out here in California. I think they already actually got a little board going that they're going to start looking into it. So
yeah, and that's what we, the Rafa, need to step up, protest, and I'm talking major, and turn around and tell them, no, nobody gave reparations until the Native Americans and the Mexicans get ours first. We've been going through this crap a lot longer, so I don't want to hear it. Because it's not fair, dog. How are you going to give a bunch of money to a specific group, dog? This is the United States, a melting pot. How are you going to give it to a specific group?
Because right now they've got the white people with so much guilt. It was your
yeah.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all all right? I'm good. Look at here. Look. I got something for y'all to watch. I'm feel good. Bye, y'all.
If you want solidarity with Black people,
you need to go find it somewhere else, because this black person is not here for it. It's a lot of black people that do not care about any of this stuff that's going on right now, because when you come into this country illegally, the first place that you come to is black communities. The first place that you come to is black communities. You overwhelm our schools. You overwhelm our resources. You act super entitled. And now that ICE is rightfully kicking you out, you want some solidarity and some help from us? No.
As much as I can't stand Rob, he is right on this one. But y'all, these people are a trip. See, this is why people are not stepping up for you when ICE come at you. We don't need to protest you because ICE is not our concern. We're not immigrants. We are American citizens. We are constitutional American citizens. Okay? In fact, we got the strongest citizenship in the country. The rest of y'all that got citizenship, including the Native American Indians, you are just a citizen by law. Puerto Ricans are citizens by law. Okay? You're not constitutional. So, why do you think Donald Trump is fighting tooth and nail in court to take away citizenship from the Native American Indians? Because he knows y'all not from here. He knows you should not be called Native Americans because you are not the original people of the land. All right. And that being said, if he can win this birthright citizenship, he can instantly strip the ones that are calling themselves Native American. It will be a wrap for them, for real. If he's able to win this, it will be a wrap for them. And they will be out of here. And see, that's what, y'all can harp on that all you want, but the bottom line is Mexicans, you're not going to be able to get in the way. See, that's where you're wrong. You act like this government is going to allow you to have all kinds of say when it comes down to our reparations, and what you don't get a say at all, because it has nothing to do with any of you. You're not going to have a say at all. Whatever happens in these end times, you are not going to have a say at all. And y'all, when I get my handmaidens and servants, if it's any of these guys, I'm selling them to the Sabaeans. I don't want them, but I will take the money. That's how I see it. I'll take the damn money. I don't want them, but I will take the damn money. I'm selling them to the Sabaeans. So, anyway, y'all, I mean, this is a trip. It is so amazing how everybody want to get involved in our reparations. You got the Africans, the Somalians, even folks overseas, Australians. I heard a couple of what we got going on here ain't got nothing to do with no damn Australian. But everybody want a say in our reparations. It is just mind-blowing. And when you really think about it, everybody that have gotten reparations, you did not see us protest them getting their reparations. Okay, well, that happened to them. That's fine. This happened to this group. Okay, we didn't protest or holler and scream. But if we get it, this whole place is going to have a meltdown. But at the end of the day, this is what I have to say about that. Have your damn meltdown. Because we are going to get our inheritance. We're going to get all of our land back. We're going to get everything we're entitled to, including our handmaidens and servants. So have all the meltdowns you want. One thing you won't be doing, Mexico, is protesting it. I promise you, you're not going to be in a position to protest it. Now, what I mean, it's going to be a lot of people going into captivity, man, and they just don't know it. And you will not have any say. The say you think you're going to have, you won't have at all. Nor will you be in a position to open your mouth at that point. Wishful thinking, Mexico. Wishful thinking. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and conclude. Don't forget to pick up your hair products on Etsy, Shopify, and TikTok Shop. And we'll be back together tomorrow on all new topics. Shalom, family.